This story is about an ex-police officer who has to find and kill a man during a short train journey. If he does not do so, his entire family will be destroyed. The commuter. At the beginning of the story, we see Michael. It is shown that he is in the car with his wife. Michael sees that his expenses are increasing day by day, which will not be so easy for him to bear. Michael's wife is going to drop him to the train station. In fact, Michael goes to the same place every day. He follows the route that goes from Tarrytown to Grand Central Terminal. Haley Michael was an officer in the NYPD, that is New York City Police Department. But now he is an insurance agent. He takes this train every day. Because of this, like him, this train, the people traveling in the car have now become his friends, including a man named Walt who travels with him every day, and now Michael reaches his office. Michael has been working for the last 10 years. Michael's owner calls him and says that today we are firing you from the job. Michael gets upset after hearing this. He says that my house is mortgaged. I have to repay the bank loan. I have my son's college fees. I need this work, but its owner is his. No one listens to him, and he is fired from his job. Michael is very upset, so he goes out, and while he is drinking, a man comes to him, whose name is Alex. He is a police officer who is working for Michael. Michael tells him that if you do your work well and honestly, then you will have to face a lot of problems in life. After this, Michael leaves from there, and when he comes to the railway station, so he sees that today there is more crowd than before, and then a man bumps into him. Michael boards the train. After boarding the train, he notices that his phone is not in his pocket. He understands that the man who bumped into him had the phone is taken out of his pocket. However, Michael tries to get down and grab it. But by then the doors of the train are closed. Now Michael is trapped inside the train, where he hears a man talking on the phone, saying that something big is going to happen today. Michael does not pay attention to his words and goes ahead, where he sees that the AC work is going on in one of the compartments. Actually, here the AC has broken down, and also Michael sees that some people are fighting in the train. Now Michael gets a seat. He sits there. Then a girl comes and sits in front of him, whose name is Joanna. She starts talking to Michael. Michael is very upset. That is why Jonah doesn't take much interest in what he says and tells Michael that I have kept $25,000 in the bathroom of this train, which you can take. I have a job for you. If you do that job, after the job is done, I will give you another $55,000. Michael. He gets shocked and does not believe her words. Yunga says that there is a man in this train who does not belong to the train. He has a bag in his hand which has my valuables inside it. The thing has been stolen from me by that man, so that stuff has to be delivered to me. I know you were in the New York City Police Department before. I can trust you. Saying this, Juana walks away. Michael thinks this is a lie, this is a joke, but still one more time. He goes to the washroom and checks the place Joanna told him about. It actually contains $25,000, which Michael is very happy to find because he is in desperate need of money. He decides that at the next station he will get down. After reaching the station, as Michael is about to get down, a hooded girl comes to him and says that I need money. Michael says that I do not have money, due to which the girl gets angry. She gives Michael an envelope. When Michael opens the envelope, it contains his wife's ring. The girl says that it was just a warning. Michael realizes that these people are very dangerous. They can do anything to his family, and now Michael decides. The idea is that it will find the man who has the bag with Joanna's belongings inside it. Here he asks a known passenger for his phone because his own phone has been stolen, and he calls Walt, who is his friend, who travels with him every day in the same train. Soon he comes to know of Walt's seat. He goes to Walt and says that I want your newspaper. Walt gives him his newspaper, in which he writes that you are a policeman. Go to the newspaper and tell them that someone is blackmailing me. My family's life is also in danger. After writing all this, he gives the newspaper to Walt. After this, he tries to call his wife, but his wife calls. She doesn't receive the call and calls her son too. But her son also doesn't receive the call. Then he comes to the next station where Walt gets down, and now he gets a call from Joanna on the mobile of the passenger whose mobile she took. Joanna says, "What do you think we do and know what you are doing on the train?" Look out the glass of the train. He looks outside where on the road he sees Walt, who is going to the police station, but then someone catches him from behind. He pushes him, due to which he comes in front of the bus and Walt dies. Seeing this, Michael gets scared. Yunga tells him that you just have to find the man with that bag. We put a tracker in your pocket. You have to put that tracker in that bag. After that you are free, and you will also get your $5,000. And now Michael decides that he will find the man with that bag at any cost, because he has no other way. He has understood that people are very dangerous. Now, because Michael has been traveling by this train for the last 10 years, he knows which passengers travel by this train at this time every day. He starts watching each and every passenger. He does it, friends. He has worked in the police department. That is why he knows people. He sees that there is a man sitting there, who is perhaps traveling by this train for the first time. Michael goes and sits near him. Michael talks to him, realizes that he is a stockbroker, and does not want to talk to Michael at all because Michael is wasting his time. Michael also understands that this is not the person he is looking for. Michael moves on from here. He moves on where he sees a girl with a bag. Michael gets suspicious of her. Michael wants to talk to her, but she doesn't want to talk to him. CeeLo gets up from the seat and walks away. Michael chases her with her bag. She checks the phone and a lot of ID cards fall out of her bag. She tells me, "My boyfriend needs an ID card. I'm doing all this for him." Michael realizes that this is not the person he's looking for. So now he goes to the train conductor, whom Michael already knows because he has been traveling in the same train for the last 10 years, and tells the conductor that I have seen a lot of people here who have some suspicions that they have something. It is possible that this may cause damage to our train. We should search them. The conductor agrees to his request, after which they go to a girl. The conductor tries to check her bag, but the girl protests. A man is sitting right here in the compartment. Seeing this, Joe gets up and starts leaving. Michael sees him and realizes that this is the person he is looking for. He also has a bag with him, and now Michael follows him into another compartment. Reaches where the man attacks Michael. Michael understands that the person he is looking for is the same man. Michael does not intentionally attack him because he wants to put the tracker he has in his bag, and the tracker is in the bag, after which the man attacks him and leaves from there. Michael comes and sits on his seat because he has completed his work. Then a man comes to him who already knows him, from whom Michael takes his phone. He tells Michael that he has received a call. This call is from his friend Alex, who is in the police department with whom Michael used to work earlier. Michael tells him everything. Alex tells him that there have been 2 more murders in the city. These people are very dangerous. Michael says that my family's life is in danger. You have to take care of them. Alex says, "Don't worry, I will take care of them and help will reach you soon." Anga now disconnects his phone due to the sound of a tunnel coming. It is done. Michael understands that this task cannot be so easy, so he goes to find the man again in whose bag he had planted the tracker. He goes to his seat where his bag is there, but the man is not there. Michael opens his bag and sees that there are only clothes in it, and then he hears someone's phone ringing. Michael moves towards the sound. The sound is coming from the hatch below. He opens the hatch and sees that there lies the dead body of the same man in whose bag he had put the tracker. His phone is ringing. Michael takes out his phone and receives it. There is a young woman on the other side. Michael checks the ID of this man and comes to know that this is an FBI man. That is, this is not the man in whose bag she had to put the tracker. Joanna tells Michael that because of you, this man was killed. You put the tracker in the wrong man's bag. If you did not do your job well, then this is what happened. This way many innocent people will be killed. Michael says, "I will complete the work for you, but you have to promise that you will not do anything to my wife and son." Joanna says, "I promise," and now comes to the next station where but Michael sees that there are a lot of police outside. Actually, this police has been sent here by his friend Alex, and now Michael has to complete his work. That is why he hides inside the hedge with that dead body. The police searches the entire train, but they do not find Michael there. So all the policemen get down from the train, and now Michael tries to open the hatch, but the hatch does not open with him. He has only one way to get out of here. That is to go under the train, but now the train starts moving. Michael somehow gets out from under the train in which his life is about to be lost. And now Michael has to board the moving train and grabs another compartment, but his bag gets stuck behind, and when he tries hard to free the bag, all the money in his bag goes away. Michael somehow gets inside the train bogie. Now Michael does not have much time, hence all the compartments. He switches off the AC and keeps the AC of only one compartment on. That's why all the passengers in the train come to that compartment. Michael gets suspicious of all the people here and starts talking to them. Hey guys, he says, I got an offer here. I have to find a man in exchange for $100,000. But later he says it's a joke. It's a fictitious story. Then in the same compartment, there is a boy who gets up and walks away. Michael becomes convinced that this is the boy he is looking for. Michael chases him. The boy points a gun at Michael and tells him that the story you have told is my story too. I too am here somewhere. Michael has given me $100,000 in bribes, and in exchange for that $100,000 I have to kill a guy you'll recognize. Michael realizes that the FBI agent was killed by the same guy. A scuffle begins between the two, during which the train crashes. The glass breaks and the boy wants to kill Michael by throwing him from there. But before he can do so, Michael throws him down from the train, and now Michael gets a call from Joanna. Michael tells him that your man has been killed. She says that now you have to kill him. You do not have much time. The last station is coming soon. You have to quickly find that person whose name is Prun, and after finding him, you have to kill him. You also have a gun, and now the second last station is coming, where a lot of passengers get down, and now Michael has to find Prun as soon as possible. He sees that there is a girl there who is busy on her mobile for a long time. Michael goes to her and says, I am your bag. I want to check. But the girl says that I can't let you check my bag. She starts leaving from there. Michael points a gun at her, although other passengers try to stop her. But Michael doesn't listen to anyone. Messages are coming repeatedly on that girl's phone. Michael says, give me your phone. The girl gives him her phone. Michael sees that the messages of that girl's boyfriend are coming on it, due to which he understands that it is, and there is no girl. Then he sees that there is another girl sitting there. Michael understands that this is the lover. He goes to her and says that I have come to know that you are the lover. Then here the young man calls him. She comes and asks Michael if the work is done. Michael says that I can't kill him. Young says then all of you will die, and saying this, she disconnects the phone. Michael tells his conductor friend that you will have to stop the train. He tries to stop the train, but there is an explosion in the engine of the train. If we look ahead, then the driver of the train has now been killed, and the door of the engine room is not opening. The conductor calls and tells him, there is a big turn ahead. Before that you have to separate all the bogies from the engine, otherwise you all will be killed. And now Michael and the conductor go to the place from where the train can separate all the bogies from the engine of the train. They are separated, but they are still connected to a chain. This breaks the chain, which causes a shock. The conductor goes towards the side where the engine is. At the turn, the entire engine overturns, due to which the conductor gets damaged. Death occurs, but now Michael has come to the side where there is another bogie. All the bogies derail. Michael comes inside the bogie and tells all the passengers that we have to put paper on all the glasses here. Everyone's life is in danger. All the passengers together cover all the glasses with paper. After this he goes to the girl and asks, what is your name? She tells that my name is Sophia, my age. She is 16 years old. After this he checks her bag on which PRN is written. There is a hard drive inside her bag. Sophia tells that this hard drive belongs to my cousin who was a city planner. I had this hard drive. One day 2 people came to his office asking him about this hard drive, and my cousin did not tell them anything about the hard drive, after which both of them killed my cousin. One of them was a police officer. Contacted the FBI. FBI told me that the hard drive I have has strong evidence about some conspiracy. That is why the FBI agent called me today at the last station of this train where I am going to hand over this hard drive to him. Michael doesn't understand anything. If no one except Sophia and the FBI knew about this hard drive, then how did other people know about it? Now people from Michael's police department come here, including the captain. He talks to Michael through the speaker and tells him to surrender and come back out. In fact, the police feel that Michael has made all the people in this train a hostess. Now here with the media, the FBI also comes along, and Michael's old colleague, whose name is Alex, comes to the train to talk to Michael and says that you leave some hostesses. Michael leaves some passengers. After this, Alex Bogey comes inside. He has a gadget on his shoulder due to which the snipers standing outside are visible in blue color, so that whenever they have to fire, the bullet does not hit Alex but hits Michael. Now when Alex and Michael are talking, while talking, Alex utters a line, "There is no such thing as noble," and when he utters the line, Michael as well as Sophia come to know that the one who killed Sophia's cousin is none other than him. One of the two people who was the police officer is Alex, because Alex had spoken this line at that time which Sophia had heard, and now here Michael understands everything, that the one who will trap him is no one else but Alex. Alex knew that he has been traveling in this train for the last 10 years. Hence he knows all the regular passengers of the train, and no one can do this work better than him because he is an ex-police officer. On Michael's request, Alex tells everything. He says that I am helpless. Many big people are going to get trapped by this hard drive. They want to get this hard drive at any cost. Tell me who is the real fan. Only then Sophia follows. She stands up from the car and says that I am a real fan. But the other passengers here also stand up one by one and say that we are fans. Actually, Alex or anyone else does not know that there is a fanboy or girl. No one would have seen him. Now here Alex gets frustrated and shoots at a passenger who attacks him after seeing them. The captain is watching their scuffle from outside. He tells his sniper that if you get a clear shot, you shoot at Michael. Snipers get a clear shot and they shoot at Michael, but these bullets do not hit Michael, but Alex, because during the fight, Michael removed that gadget from his shoulder, due to which he appeared blue to the snipers. He had kept that gadget with him. That is why the snipers kill Alex by mistake, considering him to be Michael. Now the FBI people come inside the bogie where Sophia tells them that Michael is innocent. He has saved all our lives. Other passengers also say the same. After this, Michael is brought out where his family also comes. Actually, the police officers have also taken his family out of the house, and now he is with his family. Captain tells him that Alex, and there are many such police officers who work with the wrong people. The police department definitely needs police officers like you. I want you to join the department once again, Captain. It is told that in this drive there is evidence about many police officers as well as the mayor of the city, and when they come in front of the world, everyone will be behind the bars. Now we are shown the time after a few days but Michael is on a train in Chicago, and he goes and sits next to a girl, and it is a young girl, and he says to the young girl that I know that you got me fired from my job as an insurance agent so that I could work for you. If I kill Sophia, even if I had done your work, you would have killed me. But now no one can save you from me. Yunga says that you cannot do any harm to me. You have no proof and neither do you have the power. Then Michael shows him his police badge and says that I have once again joined the police department. I am a police officer and now I am arresting you. With this, the story of the film ends here. We hope you liked this story.